Go.
Hey everybody, this is Antonette Crosby, and we are at a time to chill right now, where we are telling all the black people, trying to show you black and brown people that we are amazing, and not excluding anybody else, but black and brown people, we have gifts inside of us. We are extraordinary. And all you have to do is pull them out of you, and we want to see your gifts. That's what we want to promote. We want to promote all our gifts. You can work a job if you want to, that's fine. But why work a job and be miserable when you have a dream inside of you? You have a skill inside of you. And right now, I am with Shibon Patterson, and she is the CEO, owner of Eye-M-Bossywear. Did I say that right?
Eye-M-Bossywear.
Eye-M-Bossywear. I'm wearing them right now. You see this?
Yes,
Eye-M-Bossywear.
yes.
These are. She owns a glasses company. Okay, she's right here in town in Madison. Shibon, tell me about yourself.
Well,
How did you start the company? What made you start?
So I started 3 years ago, and what made me start is because I wear prescription frames.
Okay.
And I'm allergic to metal, so I always have to wear them. I have astigmatism, and I feel like the glasses that were offered to me through insurance or whatever, I felt like they just wasn't good enough for me. So I will always pick crazy frames and get my prescriptions put in them. And then people would ask me where'd you get those, and I've been doing that for years. So what inspired me is when my sister started her company, Crown Extensions, it inspired me to start my own company. But what's so funny, I didn't even have the strength to do it at first, so I kept asking her to do it. But it was she was doing her own thing, and then finally I was like, this is my thing. I'm the only one who really wear glasses. So
You said the strength. What do you mean? You were scared?
Yes.
Why were you
Yes,
scared? Why do you
yes.
think you were scared?
Just not, believing that I could do it, and believing in my full capability.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like walking in my truth, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody compliment me. Why would I give my gift to somebody else? It's only because I didn't believe.
Okay.
But then finally I was just like, I'm gonna do it, and then I started slow, and literally it just, I feel like it took over overnight.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like it was, that first time I started, it was a whirlwind. I had people invite me, like you were inviting me to your shop. I had different people in the community inviting me to their shops, weddings. I do free delivery, so I was just all over the place. Just
So you were scared for nothing.
I know. It is. That's so funny because that's it though. Scared for nothing. But.
Okay. And talk about that, because like I said, a lot of us have a gift and a skill inside, but we don't know where to start. We're nervous about it. We have never done it before.
Mm-hmm.
But you say your sister is who inspired you to start.
Mm-hmm.
How did she inspire you? You saw her doing something?
Yeah, because so her gift is hair. So we all do hair, but that was her gift. And once she tapped into that, she thought of this idea I'm not only just going to do hair, I'm going to sell the best hair. And then when I saw her hone in on, oh my God, of course I sell hair. Of course I do hair. Why didn't I think of that before?
Wait a minute. We were talking earlier, and I got to stop you. When you kept saying, hey, put my stuff on yours.
Mm-hmm.
Put my stuff on yours.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to people? And it wasn't like she was shunning you
No,
or not doing
I'm glad
it.
you said that.
But she was doing her own thing.
Right.
And a lot of people get it misconstrued. When they're doing their own business and you want to get in on the business, you'll get upset with them because they won't tell you or they won't show you or whatever. But just by them doing their own business is showing you and tell you. You just watch.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can create your own.
Right.
Your own avenue. So were you upset? Why she not showing me? Why she not helping me?
I wasn't upset at all because she gave me the best help that I could ask for. She showed me how to get it started. She showed me how to build my website. She showed me how to market myself because she showed me the business side. I was literally trying to add my business to hers.
Okay.
And she thinking girl, start your own business. Matter of fact, go do this, go do this. And then I worked third shift at the time, and I promise you, every night I was like building my website, building my business. Like, I think what people underestimate is the work behind it. They think that it's the glitz and glamour. I always tell people it's what you're doing when nobody is watching you. What is the homework that you're doing? It's like singing. Like, you might not always see me singing in the public, but I'm always at home practicing. I'm practicing on my gift.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So because those are some good topics, like for people who we want to share, and that's my main thing. Like, we have to share information. We have to help each other. Like, your business isn't going to hurt her business. Her helping you is not going to hurt, even if she wasn't your sister. And I tell people that all the time. Even if they are doing the same thing you are doing, they're not going to do it the same, because their specialty and gift will be different than yours, regardless if it's higher, medium, standard, or lower. It is going to be different. So, and I hate that though, because we're all gifted, but we don't help each other.
I think when you talk about that, what I get from that is people not knowing their truth.
Okay.
Like, it's like saying, I'm not going to audition for The Voice because it's other singers there. But God gifted me in a way where I'm unique. And if I don't know that when I open my mouth, I'm different than you when you sound, that's just me not knowing my gift.
Right.
You know, because I feel like it's room, like you said, for everybody. But if you don't know your stench and what makes you different, that's the homework you should be doing.
Like this homework. This is unique. Do you see me, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody can't rock it like me. Somebody might rock it better, but not tonight. Not like
tonight.
You. Okay. All right. Unique Eye-M-Bossywear. Where can we find you?
So my website is www.Eye-M-Bossywear, and that's I like your eyes, M, the letter M, Bossy Eyewear.
And is that Facebook?
So that's my website, but you can find me on Facebook. My on all the social medias is just the Eye-M-Bossywear, and I promote on there. I show you like the new inventory that I have. Like every 2 weeks, I'll have something different. Right now, the big thing that I have that has come to pass is my prescription frames. Right. So I finally have my prescription line that's available, so you don't have to sacrifice your vision, for like frames or anything like that, or you don't have to sacrifice beauty for your vision, so I feel like you have to be fashionable when you wear your front frames, obviously. You have to wear them, like, especially when you do have to wear frames, you want to look your best.
Yeah,
like,
I feel beautiful.
Like, my frames are like, a pair of shoes.
Okay,
like, seriously, like, if I ain't got my glasses on, I swear life ain't even the same.
And we're talking about vision. Let's talk about our vision. Our vision party.
Yes.
Okay. And we can talk about how we met. We can talk about, like, it's so weird, right? Because Shibon and I are gonna actually. I'll start, and I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her finish. I saw a post, and she was like, "I want to do a vision party." And so I'm like, okay, she want to do a vision party. I know about vision parties. They're to uplift you and to so you can see your vision of who you are, who you want to be, the things that you want to acquire, how you want to better yourself on a board. And you put that somewhere in your home where you can see that every day, and that can be your inspiration and motivation to keep your drive, right?
Yes.
So when you said that, I was like, okay. And then I saw your hits. And it was like 50 people. It's like, like. And I'm saying, okay, most people don't like positive stuff.
Right.
But you got some hits. And then I was doing hair one night, and my client was like, man, I would love to see my vision on paper. And I said, vision on paper? Hold on. I've got somebody that's doing that.
Wow.
And I called you. And you were like, well, Antonette, I want to do it. But this and then I was like, I'm very intrusive. Like, I feel if I didn't smoke weed at an early age, I probably would have been to college and getting some real money. I was like, look, we doing this. This is what we doing. What's your vision? How you want to see it? Let's go. And she was like, yes, let's go. And one thing that I want to tell you is I do appreciate the fact that even though this was your vision, you allowed me to come in and give my input, and because I'm strong, you know what I'm saying. I'm very strong-willed, and my tone is strong because I'm genuine, and what I feel it. Like I want us to be better. I want us to help each other. So I do want to say thank you for not, being turned off. Like Antonette, you too strong, because a lot of people miss the message because of the tone or the way you present it. They'll miss the whole thing, being in their fifi.
That is so true. That is so true.
Miss the message being in your feelings. Don't miss the message being in your feelings, people. Don't worry about how it's being presented to you. Just get the meat and throw the bone away and give it to the dog. So, but we got it together.
Yes.
So I come over to her house, and I keep looking at this mirror. Like, she got this fluffy little thing. She said, "You can sit here, sit there. I want to, I think I'm special, unique, so I want to sit on the fluffy couch." So I'm on the fluffy couch, and I keep looking at this mirror. Would you know that this was my mirror I have in my closet for like 8 years? And I was moving, so I had to give everything away, and she happened to pick it up, and it's in, like...
Yes, and I got it hung in my house looking real nice.
It do.
For real.
I was kind of lip quiver
like that thing. You sure was looking like, is that my mirror?
And I know you was probably looking like, why she keep looking over there?
What is that? Until you explain, like, you got up like, hold on. This my... No, you didn't say is. You said, this my damn mirror.
Yeah. And now that I done moved, I need that mirror back, but that's unprofessional to ask for your stuff back. So I'm gonna just say that I was holding that for you for 8 years. You understand me? I think that, and tell me if you agree or disagree. I don't think that anything happens by circumstance. I think everything is, God has a purpose for us to be walking in.
I truly believe that.
And every bit of information counts. Every encounter with somebody counts. Nothing is coincidence. You are supposed to be walking in your purpose, right? And so that's the whole dynamic of the vision party.
Exactly. Like, you really summed it up. That's exactly what it was. And I feel like to piggyback on what you said about the mirror thing, like what we were talking about, that was just the energy. Like, what are the odds of that even being? That's because that's that connection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't believe in that, but it's all spiritual. We are spiritual beings, and God made us in his image. So, of course, we're going to connect on that level. But, yes, the vision board party is just, like, so exciting. Like, the vision board is something, I do on my own. In this space that I am in my life right now, I feel like I'm in a space where I was asking God, okay, what is my purpose? I feel like I got to a place where I was tired of doing the same old. It's like when you see yourself doing something else, but you're not living that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm one of them people, like, I envision so much, and then, like, I'm not just gonna keep doing the same thing to die. I think a lot of people would chuck something up and be like, well, I'm living, or I got this job. I'm not okay with just getting by. Like, I want everything that God has for me. So I was asking God, and I just started listening to motivational speakers. And when I moved into my place, that's how it started. I nailed the vision board to my wall. And as I'm cleaning, I would just jot down notes. And if you look at it, it gave me notes on how to find your purpose. Okay. So that's what I'm going to be presenting at the vision board party, because so many people go through I know it's something I need to be doing, but I have no clue what it is. I don't even know what I'm good at.
What can they expect to get out of this for themselves? Out of the vision party, what can they expect other than some nice wine and drinks, some food, some laughs and fun, and maybe meeting some new people and connecting and networking with some different people? What am I getting? I'm donating $10 to you. What am I getting from my $10? What am I getting from myself?
I believe that you have to invest in yourself, and I feel like that's what I'm doing with throwing the vision board party. I feel like just bringing that awareness. It's like, what are you gonna put in to get out? You have to put in for your destiny, and that's what I want to bring awareness to. I'm gonna give tools on how to find your purpose, the difference between a purpose and just a talent.
Okay. I would like to hear this. A purpose and a talent is two different things.
A purpose and a talent is two different things. You want to know now, or you?
No, I want to come to. I'm going to the vision board party so I can understand the difference between my talent and me working in my purpose. Or is it that I have to use my talent in order to work in my purpose? All right.
And
okay, I'm gonna give out too much.
Yeah, we ain't gonna give out too much, but we're gonna touch base on that. We're gonna give you tools on, like I said, how to find your purpose. It's because it's different revenues on how to get that. We're going to write it all down so that you can see it and go back to it and reference to it. I'm going to give you tools on how to keep this on a day-to-day basis, because we can be uplifted today and then tomorrow have no clue on what on what God has for you. But just yesterday you knew. Okay. Because that's how our minds work. If we don't keep ourselves uplifted, if we don't keep that what that team around us that are positive, that are uplifting us, and people like you who are doing things with their life that I can call, like, I know she on something, I know she on a mission tonight, I know she's gonna motivate me in some type of way, because you're not at a standstill. And when you keep people around like that, stuff, it'll keep you uplifted. We have to motivate ourselves, and we have to find the tools to make our today and tomorrow better. Okay. So those are some of the things that you can expect from the vision board. All right.
And one thing that I got from while you was talking is I have to be honest with myself. Like, so many people are comfortable living that little white lie, or or I'm gonna shield myself because of this, or I'm not going to, I'm just gonna put that to the side right now. I'm not gonna think about that right now. And I feel like that distracts us.
It does.
From the truth and the real meat of what we need to better ourselves. Like, a lot of people, like me, I look at my past. Like, I go back and look at my past so that I can understand where I'm at and where I'm going in my future. And a lot of people say, don't look back at your past. But if I can't look back there, because that's where I started from. If I can't look back there at my mistakes, then how am I going to know not to do this same mistake again if I can't look back like, hold on, I did that already, or hold on, that's the type of guy I don't need that because I've had that already. That's not gonna work for me.
That's a perfect way of explaining it. One thing I always like to say is, with age don't come wisdom. With learning comes the wisdom, because you can get so old and still be making the same mistakes. But I can be this young or even younger, but if I learned from that mistake, that's when the wisdom comes. It's not the age. And if we tap into that about, like you say, what did I learn from the past? Not just looking back to become a victim, but become victorious.
Hey, not a victim, but victorious. Don't be looking back like, oh, I did that. Somebody did that to me.
No pity party.
Because you super grown right now. It's time to grow. It's time to get it going. And one thing that motivated me to reach out to you was because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if I told you this, but I was studying a religion, and because I was just trying to find my purpose. I was trying to find where God wanted me to be. Like, what should I do? Like, I've been doing hair so long. I know there's other things in me that I can do, but I didn't know how. So I'm like, okay, let me find some religion, right? And well, let me find a true religion that's gonna lead me to my purpose, right? And so what I learned is, for me, is there is no religion. There is only a relationship. Okay, and that's just my opinion. We don't try to talk about religion or politics here because it's a touchy situation. But as far as we're talking about purpose and growth, I had to have a relationship with him. And I went somewhere where I was studying, and I felt no connection with him. I didn't feel anything. And I needed a word, girl. I was hurting. I was distraught. I was confused. I didn't know which way to go. I couldn't trust anybody. And I went to this place, and it was just like dead air, like Christians to say there wasn't no Holy Spirit there. I didn't get no acknowledgement, no knowledge of self there. And I went outside, girl, and I just got to crying. And I was like, Lord, you said, and I don't know what I'm going to do. And then you called me. You text me. You said, Antonette, we have a service over here. Come over here this morning. And I went over there. Girl, I cried and got on my face, honey. That lady with that white sheet was on, and she was having the Holy Spirit. And I asked questions. And I just want to say thank you. Like, thank you, because
you're welcome.
I needed that, and I don't think it was a coincidence that you and I met.
I don't think so either. I feel like God put us in our each other life for a reason. Like even when I started the Eye-M-Bossy thing, your house was one of the first houses I went to.
Really?
So, yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and I was like so in that space where it's like, I know I'm supposed to do this, but okay, like, how am I going to say it? Like, what am I going to say to people? And then when I met you, you just really, you was like, oh my God, I just love you and I love your look, and you look like you somebody, like the way you were talking to me. It literally boosted my ego. It really made me feel like, oh my God, like one of the first people I talked to, I was afraid that people wouldn't receive me.
Okay.
And I feel like God had to show me that out the door for me to be like, people are going to receive you just being who you are.
Yes.
And I feel like that's what you gave me.
Aww.
Like literally. Because I just
thank you.
walked in like shy and you just had all your energy you always have.
I do.
And that's why it's so important to be us and not allow the enemy to question our truth. Because you were who you are, that helped me, and that's what God wanted.
Yeah.
He want us, our honesty and our walk to speak for itself.
And you know what? I get a lot of that. I get a lot of, oh, you talk too much, and you this and you that, and you need to pronunciate your words better. And I get a lot of that, and I even get that from people that are close to me that I love have always tried to correct me or always try to do this. And then I'm like, why you can't just accept me for who I am? Like, everybody is going to be different. You got doctors, you got judges, you got the cleaning lady, you got the butler. Like, I can play all them positions except for the doctor, because I don't know if you want me to do no surgery on you. But I'll do some spiritual surgery on you. And even Drew, he be like, don't talk to me like that. I'll be like, you need the head, damn it. Yeah, I always put Drew in there because that's my favorite in the world. And without him, it wouldn't be no time to chill. Without him, it wouldn't be no Antonette night smiling. Without him, it wouldn't be a unique one on the camera right now. So thank you. I've had myself in the back, Drew. But I wanted to say that to you all. Be yourself. Like, don't let anybody pull you down. Don't, like Shibon said, you have to, when there is nobody around to motivate you, motivate yourself. And you can motivate yourself with the response that you get from people. Like, I get hugs when I go out. I get hugs, like long hugs from people. When I was moving, a lady was driving, and she stopped and she said, you my Facebook friend, I look for you. And she gave me the longest hug, and I was like, okay. And I hugged on to her until she let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us are chasing the money. And I think that's the mistake that we make, and we make ourselves miserable. Chasing the money when you are the money.
Yes.
You are the brand.
Yes.
It is all within you.
That is so true.
It was all in me to keep that mirror for 8 years and didn't stop buying no more, and because it wasn't for me. Right. Like, sometimes you can give a person your idea and let them go. Sometimes, and I noticed that too. I'll give an idea to someone, and then I'll expect some gratitude or a thank you. And I've learned that through trial and tribulation and losing friends, like, what I have for you is for you. I can give it to you because if I got it that easy, I can get it like that again because it's in me.
Yeah, it's so true. And it's even like with me throwing a vision board party, I would be like telling everybody, because I feel like our gift that God give us is not for us. It is for everybody else. It's when we're holding those gifts all to ourselves that we are not blessed. Somebody told me, I wouldn't tell everybody, that everybody wouldn't understand. And I looked at her and I told her exactly this. I said, that's exactly why I'm doing it. Because I'm going to be myself. What I won't do is allow somebody to make me not walk in my truth. If I feel the need to bring up something deep, or if I tell you I'm having a vision board party, either you get it or you don't. I'm informing you on who I am in the room.
Yes.
That way you're with it or you know. But that's that girl who be talking about the vision board. Or that's the girl I'm still being me. I'm not allowing you to create my atmosphere. I'm creating the atmosphere for myself. I'm creating the life that I want to live. And I feel like that's what we all need to do. Stop worrying about what other people think of you and create that environment. If you want to do it, create the people around you to build that team. Don't worry about who else ain't on board. I promise you, God will send you your help. He sent her. You know what I'm saying? Through a vision that I had, he sent my help. And people don't understand that it's that simple. When you take the first step, I promise to God, he'll take the rest. He will send you your help. You don't have to question where I'm going to get this from. Oh, I ain't got the money to do that. No, you need to just walk. You know, have enough faith to just start. Like I said, the homework. When I met you, I don't even know, the last time we met, when I brought out the board, God is so good. And we were just talking about staying ready. I had then did this homework. I didn't know that it was gonna all be connected the way it was, but that's what I'm talking about doing your homework daily.
If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Exactly.
If you work on your craft every day, a little bit at a time, do some research, a little bit. Stop walking and get the talking. Right?
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of people like, you too strong, that's and that. But you gotta be strong because it's the only life you live. You can go out here right now and get hit by a bus and now you laid up with nothing. This man told me, he said, you know where the richest place is? I said, what the richest place? The bank? He said, no, he said the cemetery is the richest place in the world because everybody up in there done died with a dream or a goal that they haven't manifested. And if you think it's so as a man thinks, so as he do. You understand me?
That is so powerful. It starts in the mind. Man, I don't even want to get all into it because that's what the party gonna be about. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so come on, tell me where the vision party is. Tell me the time. Tell me a date.
So the vision board party is October 19th from 2 to 5 at the Everline Community Center. It's on Facebook, so you can find that under my name, Shibon Patterson. They can find it on your page.
Yep. One lane at a time. I think my Instagram. I'm gonna have it on my Instagram, Facebook. Time to Chill is gonna have it on there. And I'm Antonette Crosby on Facebook. Everybody be like, why you don't have another name? Because I'm the only person. I'm Antonette Crosby. Right. So I'm not nobody but having anything. But I'm just answering it like I gotta be me. You understand?
It's so
and this
true.
vision party. I employ you, women and men. Like this is not a girl thing.
Please
because
come with your spouses.
Men, you have a vision and a goal too. Okay, y'all don't have to be ashamed. A lot of men, so you kill me because you have all this gift inside you, but you have this ego and pride surrounding that, which is enclose your gift and it kind of encrusts over your gift. So it's a hard shell, and now you have all this love and this gift in you, but you care about what somebody thinks. You could come to this vision party. If nothing else, get you some motivation. Okay, and I want to say this too. A lot of men don't like to take a woman's lead, right? And I get that. Yeah. And I understand that. And I'm thinking, man, a woman gave you your name, showed you how to wash your balls. A woman gave you, like me, I taught my son how to fight, how to drive, how to get a job. I even taught him how to work with the bill collectors, baby, and make a payment arrangement. You understand me? Like, I put the cake together and all the batter, and then I let his father bake it. You understand? He's 16 years old. I can't show him how to be a man, but I can show him what I expect of a man, what a woman wants from a man.
That is so deep. I've never heard that.
Because
I've never heard that. You know I like some deep stuff. Okay. To take off that Eye-M-Bossy, and I never do that either. Yeah, that was deep.
And that's just how I feel about it. So what I just want to say to the men, I love you, black and brown men. You are the best in the world. I believe that you are the head, not the tail. You are the leader. I am so sick of seeing you guys fumble through your life and don't walk in your purpose, which is your gift, because you walking thinking of everybody else. You're supposed to be like this one and you want to stuck for that one. No, walk in your truth. If you want to come and get you some motivation, you don't have to be ashamed. We gonna all have name tags. We gonna greet each other. We gonna have some. Go ahead.
It's gonna be a networking event, so come with your business cards if you have some. If you don't, if you have a vision in your head, we're gonna give you tools to bring that out. But it's gonna be a networking environment, positive energy. That place, that space where you can be you. Yes. When you don't feel like you can show your truth at work, that space you can show your truth. You can tell somebody about that gift you've been dreaming of that you can't quite get out right. That's the space you want to do it in. And I want to piggyback on what you said about the men. When it comes to relationships, like men, like she said, you are the head. I feel like men need to respect, some men just respect who that woman is. You know what I'm saying? We're walking side by side. If we're both walking in our truth, that makes you more powerful. You know, you have something that I don't have. But if you don't ask or if you don't listen, I promise you, you will miss something, because everybody in the room receives something differently.
Yes.
And you should never be the smartest one in the room, ever.
Man.
You should always surround yourself by greatness. And that is especially within a relationship. You want your partner to be better. So I know this is Swedish Day, but couples, if you're single, if you're whatever, man, women, just come on out. It's going to be good energy. It's going to be a blessing.
And it could be something different. Like, you know, in Madison, we don't really have a lot of events that are positive events for us. You know, either work events or they're doing the honorary award show that they do all the time. It's Sweetest Day.
Bring your girlfriend here. I promise to God, she will love you forever. Because coming from a woman's perspective, when men think on this level, I promise you, it's life changing. You want somebody to show you something that you don't know. You know what I mean? Like something new. You know, like teach her something new. She's gonna be definitely impressed. Yeah. Trust me.
Show us some new ideas that you've been thinking about, man, because you all, I know everybody's smoking weed now. Weed is a thing, but you know, you get inspired when you're smoking, because a lot of our fellas smoking. And I know when I used to smoke, I used to think all type. I used to have all type of visions.
Visions.
Come on out and put it on paper and let's talk about it, men. I want to see some of you, ladies, with your men. Come on out. You don't have to be ashamed. We're going to have some Hennessy for you too. Okay, I just made that up, but we're going to talk about that later. We're going to have some, what they drink, a little Hennessy. I might need
that's right.
somebody who do a little bit is get us some drinks. We might need a little Duke. Duke Diggler be having drinks on his Facebook page. Get at me, Duke. I might need you.
Sound good.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Your podcast.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about my podcast. So my podcast is called Soul Purpose, and that I'm really gonna bring awareness, like, you know, to your purpose. And the vision board party is like my first step to doing that. But with the podcast, I want to talk to people who are living their purpose, people in the community who are actually walking in their truth, who are helping other people in the communities with their gift. I want to talk to them about how did they get there? You know, what doubts did you have before, and what was the day that you said, I am no longer going to work for anybody else. I'm going to really walk in my truth. Those are the people I want to talk to. I also want to bring awareness to the ones that are struggling. You know, we are here to give each other tools. It's a networking type of thing. You know, soul purpose, my goal is for everybody to be walking in their purpose so that they can live abundantly.
Yes.
You know, no more waking up every day, turning the alarm clock off because you're angry about life. No, we need to be happy about, like, this moment.
Yes.
Created this moment. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
It ain't about working harder at somebody else's job. I'll tell you one thing, in the last few months, I've never worked so hard. I definitely don't work harder at my daytime job. I work more harder on what God asks me to do.
Yes.
And I thank God for that, because this is at the beginning of stages. We should never be working harder on somebody else's company or their purpose or their gift more than we working on ours.
Yes.
So that's gonna be starting in the next month. So you can look out for that. Soul Purpose. Michaela, she on Facebook. She gonna be assisting me in this. So it's gonna be more to come.
Okay. Well, Shibon Patterson, Bossy Eyewear, It was a privilege and a pleasure to have you on here. I'm glad that we could see a woman of color doing her thing and living in her purpose. And usually I give a word. I forgot the word last week, but this week the word is going to be purpose.
Yes, purpose.
What is your purpose, baby? Come and find it on the 19th at the Avalon Community Center at 3 to 6.
From 2 to 5.
Okay, 2 to 5. At 2 to 5, everybody, you can catch her on Shibon Patterson, Bossy Eyewear. You can get the information. It'll be on my page, on my Instagram. And I want to tell you, black and brown people, we love you. Pull out your gift inside of you so that you can work on your purpose. This is a time to chill, and I am Antonette Crosby, and I want to say good evening.